What is up, guys? Today we're playing as X-23 and we'll be taking on Ronan the Accuser here on Expert Mode. And we're playing with my favorite way to play X-23, which is with a Children of the Atom Uncanny X-Men deck here, recurring Honey Badger, so we can bypass the thing here with the obligation, which I totally despise. So you guys do not know how X-23 works. For obligation, it is a card that comes to your play area, and then you search for Honey Badger, and then you take her away and you put her underneath this card here. And then the only way to get rid of it is to make a base recovery, and then you discard the obligation and Honey Badger. So I think that Honey Badger is a very powerful card for X-23 because it's her ally, where whenever Honey Badger takes damage, Honey Badger can ready up X-23. So this is super duper good. I think a Voltron strategy is super powerful, but each time you get the obligation, you have to lose Honey Badger, and all those powerful ally upgrades that you put on Honey Badger, you lose that as well with the obligation, which can never get removed from the game. It can only get discarded. So I just feel like it's not very consistent, so I don't prefer that strategy with X-23. So what I want to do here is use Children of the Atom to give each X-Men ally +1 hit point. So Honey Badger is actually X-Men ally, so she'll get that +1 hit point. And then also, if each of your characters has the X-Men trait, each of your X-Men allies costs 1 fear resource to play. So if Children of the Atom can make X-23 into an X-Men, Honey Badger will only be 1 cost. Then we can recur her with Sisterhood, just constantly bringing her back to our hand, and then we just play her down for 1 cost, and then have her ready up X-23 tons of times there, without the obligation being that brutal for us. So yeah, let's go and shuffle the obligation into the encounter deck here, and then I'll shuffle the encounter deck up right here. And yeah, we're gonna be pressure testing, this deck here against Ronan the Accuser, and we will see how it goes. I think it's still gonna be a super tough matchup. Not sure exactly what's gonna happen, but hopefully it goes all right here. And what is that? Do I see you guys eyeing this amazing hero board right here? This is an Avengers hero board here from Buy Same Token. It's my favorite board. And I think that X-23 has teamed up with the Avengers before, so it's not that big of a deal here. But yeah, if you guys want to get your own hero board or any of the tokens I'll be using in this video, you guys can use my code WWF5 for 5% off your order at checkout for any cool Buy Same Token hero boards, or for any cool tokens here too. So let's go through our deck breakdown here. We have 3 copies of Children of the Atom. I really want to make sure I can get this card out. It gives each X Factor, X Force, and X-Men character you control the X Factor, X Force, and the X-Men traits. So really powerful here because X-23 has the X Force trait. We want to give her the X-Men trait with this card. We have Uncanny X-Men. We have some player size schemes here. We have Gambit, Beak, Triage, X, Forge, Pixie, Kid Omega, and Beast as our X-Men ally lineup. We have Clarity of Purpose, Utopia, because when we have the X-Men trait, we want to get additional readies because X-23 is all about readying up. We have Face the Past here, Endurance, Honor X-Men, which we can play only if your identity has the X-Men trait, which we'll have with Children of the Atom here. We have Helicarrier, Mansion, and then the 3 basic doubles. And that is our deck breakdown here for Honey Badger Recursion, not Voltron, specifically with the Recursion because of that nasty obligation. So we're shuffle up here, and then let's go ahead and get Ronan the Accuser set up. So main scheme stage 1A says to put the Kree command ship permanent environment in play. So we have right here with the permanent hazard icon. We also give Ronan the Accuser the universal weapon. So he has Stalwart, +1 scheme, +1 attack. We have the Power Stone, +1 thwart, +1 attack. We also have control of the Milano, which we'd always exhaust to generate a wild resource. So we have this thing as a resource generator here on turn 1 as well. And let's go ahead and advance the main scheme here to stage 1B. This will start off with 2 per player threat, going up by 2 per turn. Ronan the Accuser comes in with toughness. Let's give him a tough stats card. And then he also has a 1 ability to search the encounter deck in the discard pile for the cut the power side scheme. That's this side scheme right here with the crisis icon, and that will start off with 3 per player threat. Since we're doing true solo, it's just going to have the 3 threat on there. Oops. All right, and I think that is basically it. I think we're good here for the setup here for Ronan, so we're just going to shuffle up. And then we're going to go ahead and get started here. So with the hero board here, we have this thing right here. So whoever uses our hero ability living weapon, after X-23 takes any amount of damage, we can ready her limit once per phase. If I use the ability, I'm going to flip this down to show that the ability is no longer active because I've already used it once per phase. So that will be what that will track. For the alter ego ability here, I think I'll remember that I use this one once per phase, so I don't have to worry about keeping track of that with the board. Okay, I want to make sure I get a thorough shuffle because I just built the deck out here So everything is all organized. All right, I think we are good to go. So let's go ahead and do our mulligans, and we're gonna get started. Let's make some space over here. And with our setup here for X-23, we put our claws into play. It's a permanent upgrade that we can exhaust and take 2 damage to give us +2 attack until the end of the round. All right, so we're gonna draw 2 hands instead of 6. We want to get either Honey Badger or Sisterhood Bond. Perfect. So I can use my RT ability right away. Okay. We got build support, which can get Uncanny X-Men. I could also try to play the Uncanny X-Men. Pixie here could grab Forge. We have a lot of ways to get economy, but no doubles. The question is how... I don't know Uncanny X-Men is super good right now, but if I miss my chance to play it, it's going to be tough. I think I always mulligan the Sisterly Bond. I think we toss this as well. I don't want to draw other key cards, but I really like to get a double. So yeah, let's mulligan this card, 2 cards here, and draw 2 more back up to our hand size of 6 in our ego. Ooh, we got shown the Atom. Okay, the Utopia is fine. I don't think we played this first deck pass though. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. First, we're going to use our action here. We can shuffle either Honey Badger or Sisterly Bond from your discard pile into your deck to draw a card. So we do have Sisterly Bond here because we have the mulligan, so we shuffle this into our deck, and we can draw a card after shuffle this in. So we can have a 7-card hand size here on turn, which is really good. So I feel like because we got shown the Atom, we can go ahead and Uncanny X-Men here with the build support, because all the allies will be 1 cost, which is really, really good value with these allies here. All right, so let's go ahead and use Uncanny X-Men as a resource so I can play build support. It's a 1-cost player sizing, comes in with 3 per player threat. Then we're going to go ahead and flip up here to hero form, and we do have the +1 Thwart from the Power Stone. So let's go ahead and Thwart for 3, clear off the build support. When a side team is defeated, it goes into victory display. Then each player may search their deck and discard pile for support. This is our discard pile here. With the cost 3, let's put it straight into play. So this gets removed in the game, going to the victory display, but we can now put Uncanny X-Men straight into play. 3-cost support, each of your X-Men allies gets +1 hit point. If each of your characters have the X-Men trait, each of your X-Men allies costs 1 fear resource to play. So that's really good here. So let's go ahead and exhaust the Milano, generate a wild resource, so we can play the Children of Atom here. It's a 1-cost support, play under any player's control. Each X Factor, X-Force, X-Men character you control now gains all those traits. So now X-23, because she has X-Force trait, she now gains that X-Men trait as well. So Uncanny X-Men is online, where all our X-Men allies cost 1 fewer resource to play now. So I could do, let me think, Pixie into Forge, and then just play Forge with Utopia, because we have no other X-Men allies yet. We have 1 card in discard power. Yeah, I think that's fine. So Pixie's only 1 cost with the Uncanny X-Men, so this would be 1 resource here, so I can play Pixie. Response, after you play Pixie from your hand, she's not the best ally to play on turn 1, but that's okay. We'd add X-Men ally from your discard power to your hand. The only X-Men ally we have is Forge, so we get Forge back to our hand here. And I might just get Utopia back, right? So Forge is 1 cost 2 with the Uncanny X-Men. So yeah, let's go ahead and use 1 resource here to play Forge. Forge says after he enters play, search your deck and discard pile for X-Men or X-Force support, add to your hand. So we Utopia back to our hand here as well. So we have 1 card in discard pile here on turn 1, guys, from the mulligan. But we basically got 2 allies here. And each of them have +1 hit point. So Pixie has 3 life, Forge has 3 life as well. And then do I want to use the claws to ready? I don't know if I want to take 2 damage here. I don't think we do. Yeah, let's play a little bit slow. We're okay adding more threat. Let's save our hit points here, especially if Ronan gets overkill, right? So Pixie's going to Thor for 1 from cut the power, drop it down to 2 threat. She would take a consequence damage. Forge would Thor for 1 as well, drop it down to 1 threat. So we have to get rid of the crisis first before we Thor from the main. He'll take consequence damage, and that's going to end our turn. Let's ready back up. And then we're going to hold on to Utopia, draw back up to hands 0 5. Utopia is really good now because we have X-Men, we have the X-Men trait and everything. So, ooh, okay, this is a pretty good hand. If I can, like, not use the Milano's Interrupt and lose a card. Okay, so it is Ronan's turn. He's going to add 2 to the main scheme, going to 4 out of 7. It's going to advance there at 7. He is going to attack us. He has a Force Interrupt. Whenever he activates against you, give him an additional boost if you have the Power Stone. We do have the Power Stone here, so he's going to get 2 boost cards. We're going to block the hit here with Forge. So 2 boosts. 1, the attack has piercing plus 2 boost icons. And if it's attack, it gets plus 3 boost icons. So it's hitting for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 damage here on Forge. Luckily, no overkill. Forge soaks that, he gets knocked out. Then we get 2 face down counter cards because the hazard icon from the Kree command ship. So 1, 2. First one is Kree Commando with Patrol. Okay, that's fine. And then, oh no, we got a Surge here. Okay. Surge, one of you give Ronan is tough. If you're Hazel, we take a damage. So we take a damage, drop down to 9. And it's going to Surge here into another encounter card. No, Surge Fest. Okay. One of you review top card in the counter deck, and then it will Surge. So top card in the counter deck here is Master Plane. Okay, that's fine. Place 4 threat on each side scheme. Only one side scheme. This goes from 1 up to 5 threat. And then now the Unfire will Surge. Please don't Surge Fest. Oh, we got an advance. We have to cancel it. Ronan's going to scheme here. Dang it. If I cancel it, it wrecks my whole hand. Yeah, we had to use the first way interrupt right here. When treachery is reviewed, like the advance, we can exhaust the Milano, spend a resource of any type to cancel one of the effects of the advance here. So Ronan will not scheme, but we lose the card from hand and the Milano as a resource. All right, back over to our turn. Oh man, I wanted to play. That's fine. Let's think here. I wanted to play Utopia, but now we don't play Utopia. We play Grim Resolve, and then we just play Kiddo. We hold on to Utopia still, I think. Or I could go for even more thwarting. Go for the Animal Instinct here. We have 2 attack. Yeah, we still have the Power Stone. We retained it. So we actually Animal Instinct out to cut the power. Use Utopia as a resource to play Grim Resolve. And then play another ally here in Kid Omega, who's pretty solid. It's still a pretty good turn if we do that. I do need to work on the Kree Commando. Pixie cannot attack. That's a little bit unfortunate. Okay, I think that's fine. I almost want to use my claws though here, because then we do 1, 2, 3, 4 damage on the Kree Commando, and I could take him out with Kid Omega. But this turn we don't need the claws so much. Is there a way where I don't Grim Resolve here? The Grim Resolve is so good. I almost want to Grim Resolve if I can, right? Do I still do this? Do this? And I just take a lot of damage. I drop down to like 6 life, which is kind of scary. Especially if that's overkill, right? That's the big thing with Ronan. I think that's fine. Okay, so we're gonna do it that way then. All right. Okay, so let's go ahead and first we're gonna thwart for 2 plus 1. So we're thwarting for 3 here from Cut the Power. We're gonna go ahead and play Animal Instinct. When X-23 makes a basic thwart, which we're doing right now, we get plus X thwart for the thwart where X equals to your attack. So we get plus 1, 2 thwart because we have 2 attack with the Power Stone. So we're thwarting here for 5, which is pretty good with the Power Stone. This will clear out Cut the Power in one go. Side scheme is defeated. Okay, then we are going to use a resource. I don't want to take so much damage. We'll draw down 6 life. That's fine. We use a resource here, so I can play the Grim Resolve. It's a 1-cost upgrade. So we have to play. We can exhaust this card and take a damage to generate a wild resource. So let's go ahead and do that. We're going to exhaust, take a damage, generate 1 wild resource so I can play Kid Omega, who's only 1 cost with Uncanny X-Men. So he's going to enter play here. We're not going to trigger his response. It's not forced anyways. Then we're going to use our claws, exhaust it, take 2 damage. So we drop from 8 down to 6, and then we get plus 2 attack until the end of the round. So we give this token here to know that we have plus 2 attack. We'll also use Living Weapon. So we'll exhaust this, show that we use our hero ability. When we take damage once per phase, we're ready back up. We just took 2 damage with the claws. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4 attack here. Let's swing for 4 on the Kree Commando. And then we'll have Kid Omega swing for 2. So it's a total of 6 total damage, which will defeat the Kree Commando. So we got rid of the minion with the Patrol. Kid Omega will take a consequential damage. Pixie is going to exhaust and throw for 1 from the main scheme. Drops this down to 3. And it should take consequential damage. She has plus 1 hit point with the Uncanny X-Men. So she's staying alive here with her 3 hit points. That's the end of her turn. Let's ready back up. It's not bad. We got Grim Resolve out. I just need to flip down and heal here because our life is too low for an overkill hit. When drawing up to our hands is here 5 here. And we'll see if Ronan kills me. Alright, so we got we got our first double, and we got face the past here. That's pretty good. I want to try to flip down, but we can see if we can retain enough hit points. Okay. Ronan's turn. He's gonna add 2 threats to the main scheme. That goes up to 5 out of 7. He's gonna attack us, he gets the 2 boost cards. We're gonna block. Yeah, let's block with Pixie here, who has 1 life left. 2 boost cards. Nice, no overkill. Okay, boost effect attached to Power Stone Ronan. He takes the Power Stone here, so he has another +1 scheme, +1 attack. And then he has a 2 boost icon here. So it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage on Pixie. She gets knocked out. Okay, that's fine. That's good. And then we have 2 encounter cards from the Kree command ship. Please give us a more chill encounter phase than the last one. So 2 encounter cards here. First one is, oh, nice. Kree Pride with quick strikes and hit us for 1. Let's just take it. We drop down to, yeah, let's take it. We drop down to 5. Come on. Special delivery. Oh, that's not bad. When a viewed hero form, you may exhaust a mono. Let's do that. If we do not, the villain attacks you with +1 attack, we exhaust it. He doesn't attack. Okay, back over to our turn. Okay, this is really good. We can get a free flip here because I can universal weapon to remove stalwart and play X. Before we do that, oh, I forgot. Our attack goes back to normal at the end of the round. It's a new round here. All right, let me think here. So confuse is really big. The face to past. I don't know if I want to play that, especially if I cannot kill our nemesis here. X is going for the confuse. Superpower training. Oh, could get me my adamantium lacing. Let me think here. X can throw it out in 1 go. Do I have enough life? We have 2 thwart here. I think I'll leave the minion. I think we thwart the main scheme with Kid Omega. And I should be able to retain enough life. Yeah, okay. Let's go ahead and thwart for 2 for the main scheme. Drop it down to 3 threat. We're going to use a hero action right here. Hero action, take 2 damage. Drop from 5 down to 3. Then we can do yourself face down encounter card. So get an encounter card here. Shuffle the universal weapon into the encounter deck. So we're going to shuffle this in here. So unfortunately, we don't even lose it. It just gets shuffled in. So it may come back right back out again, which is really bad. So hopefully we don't get it right back out. But we'll see what happens here. Encounter deck kind of feeling thin here, guys. So we'll see what happens with that. Put this up a little bit. Okay, so we dealt an encounter. We're going to have 3 encounter cards this phase. And then because we took damage with the universal weapon, we can trigger our living weapon once per phase. Exhaust. Ready up X-23 because we took damage there with that hero action. Okay, so ready up here. I don't think I'm ready up again, so I have to heal with my basic recovery, so I don't want to exhaust for anything else. Next here, do I not play? I think I don't play Clear Purpose. I don't want to take more damage. I could use the Grim Resolve to play Clear Purpose and use Clear Purpose to play Superpower Training. If I do that, I drop down to 1 life. I don't want to do that though. Yeah, I think I just play Superpower Training. Play X. Actually, we get the lacing, which ups our hit points. So I think we do it. Oh, that's kind of risky, but I think we do it. Okay, we're going to Grim Resolve, take a damage, generate a wild resource to play Clarity of Purpose. 1 cost upgrade attached to friendly character will give us X-23. We can exhaust it and deal damage to attached character to generate a wild resource. So now we have a bunch of resource generators down. Use Clarity of Purpose now as a hero resource. Take another damage, down to 1. Generate the wild resource to play Superpower Training. Player sizing comes in with 3 per player threat. X is only 2 costs because we all have the X-Men trait with Uncanny X-Men. So there's a double resource here to play Professor X. Whenever X enters play, choose one. We're going to pick the one to confuse the villain. So Ronan's confused because he lost Star losing that universal weapon. X is going to Thor for 3. Clear off the Superpower Training. Side skins defeated goes to Victor's play. Then we can search our deck and discard off for any identity-specific upgrade put straight into play. So we're going to grab our adamantium lacing. Right. Oh, it's only 1 cost. Yeah, we still go for it though. Yeah, so we're going to put this straight into play. It's a 1 cost upgrade. You get +2 hit points. We gain retaliate 1 and our base attacks have piercing now. And we shuffle up. We're down 1 life here, but I think it's okay. Yeah, Ronan shouldn't be able to scheme us out unless he gets a double advance here. Well, we got rid of 1 advance, so unless he gets like 2 you stand accused. Alright, so this comes into play. We get 2 hit points here, so we got to 3 life here. Retaining some life, and then X will take a consequence damage for thwarting. Fix this area. Okay, so damage on X. Then we're going to flip down to Alter Ego, and we're going to exhaust the heal by 6. Makes from 3 up to 9. We can play Face of Past next turn. Okay, we are getting some good tempo here. That is going to... Oh, Kid Omega is going to exhaust and Thor for 2. And the main draw down to 1. He'll take consequence damage. And he stays alive with +1 hit point because Uncanny X-Men will always give X-Men allies +1 hit point even if we don't have the X-Men trait. So we don't have the X-Men trait in Alter Ego anymore because we don't have the X4 trait either. So currently our allies do not cost 1 fear resource to play. It's only whenever we flip with the hero form until we get our Honor X-Men down. All right, that was good. Let's get end of turn. Let's write it back up. And then we're going to draw back up to our hand size here of 6 and Alter Ego. Hold on to face the past because I may play it soon. Ooh, we got Honey Badger. And we just have Longevity. 2, 5, 6. Okay. All right. It is Ronan's turn. He's going to add 2 to the main. He's going to scheme, but he's confused. Nothing happening. Kree Private's going to scheme for 1. Adds 1 threat to the main. Goes up to 4 out of 7. Then we get 2 Uncanny cards with the Kree command ship. Let's see what we get here. All right. So 3 total. First one, Blindside. We're going to view choose one. We're going to pick the one to stun the first player. That's an easy choice. All right. 2 more Uncanny cards to go. Oh, here we go. Finesse. Okay. Attach Ronan the Accuser. This comes in with 2 Fury counters. Whenever he attacks, he's going to have Overkill and Piercing, and then after attack, we remove Fury counter. When there's no more, we get rid of the card. This will Surge, though. So here we go. It's going to Surge into Shadow the Past. Ooh, do I want to cancel that? Shadow the Past. What's our nemesis? If I cancel this and he gets an advance, it's not the end of the world because we can get more attack here. I don't think I want to deal with these nemesis cards right now, and each enemy have retire 1. Yeah, I think we're going to cancel Shadow Passer with the first player interrupt. When treasure is reviewed, exhaust and long, spend a resource. Cancel the 1 reviewed effects. We'll use Beast because everything else that's not even double. So we cancel the 1 reviewed effects here. We don't get our nemesis. Last Uncanny card, please don't be used stand accused. Nice, Krecon armor. Okay, attach the enemy with the highest attack. So this goes on Ronan. Reduce the amount of damage he takes from each attack by 1. As a hero action, we spend 3 resources at the same time to get rid of that. Okay, that's fine. Whew. Okay, back over to our turn here. All right. So we have Honey Badger, which goes ready to take out our nemesis. Do we want to face the past? Here's the question. I think it will be. Oh, I forgot. At the end of the round, if X in play, he gets discarded. So he's gone. So we kept the main scheme on stage 1, which is really good. We need to heal back to full life because we're going to take so much damage from Fanaticism with Overkill hit. Yeah, that's just going to hurt. So I think I just exhaust the heal here. We heal by 6, but we just go back to full life of 12. No, I have Regenerate Longevity. That's better. Yeah, and we have Triage. Yeah, so we don't actually need to heal here. Okay, so I think we just go ahead and flip up. Is that what I want to do? Yeah, I think we flip up here. Okay. Let's flip up to hero form. Nothing to do in Alter Ego. All right, let's think here. What is the best play? I think we face the past first. That's the best play. So let's go ahead and attack, which will remove the stun. Then we're going to play face the past. Hero action searching, countering Discard Pilot in set area for your nemesis minion. We get Lady Deathstrike here. And then we review her. We can then write up your hero and then draw 3 cards. You cannot attack the villain this phase, so we can't attack Ronan. She has an effect only when she's defeated, so we don't do anything whenever she's in play right now. All right, then we can write it up. We draw 3 cards. And then we also remove the face of past from the game here. Whoops, just dropped cards. So it removes from the game. All right. Now we have more resources. I think we gotta go. I like to play like almost everything here. How much tempo do I want? Okay, let's go ahead and use the Clarity Purpose. We'll take a damage, generate a wild resource, so I can play this Claw Mastery down first. So until the end of round, X-23 gets +2 attacks, and our attacks have Overkill if Honey Badger is in play. So we have that for similar. We have +2 attack. And then we have not used our hero ability yet. So I think I use the claws here as well. Yeah, let's exhaust the claws. We'll take 2 damage. Draw down 6, and we get +2 attack until the end of round as well. So now I have +2 attack here. All right, we're going to be really powerful. So we have 5 attack right now. Let's swing for 5. Take out Lady Deathstrike. When she's defeated, discard the top card of the encounter deck. Take 1 direct damage for each boost icon on the card. There's 2, so we have to take 2 indirect here. Let's put them both on X-23. So it brings us down to 4. Okay. And since we took damage, we're going to use Living Weapon here. So let's exhaust Living Weapon. Ready up. And it will swing for 5, I think, on the Kree Private. Yeah, I think that's the play. So we're swing for 5, take out the Kree Private as well. Okay, now we gotta do some healing. I want to play out my hand efficiently, so let's see if I do this. I can do this, do this. I have a regeneration longevity left if I do that. If I do this, I get up to 3 plus 2 with triage. I get to 9 life. 9 life is pretty good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He only gets 1 boost. I can defend for 2. It's gonna hurt. I think we hold on to regeneration longevity then, and we just go out this play. I want to play with Flame Charms and Sisterhood, but I think we need more tempo here, which is why I want to go for this play instead. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so we're going to exhaust. Oh, we take a damage there. So we drop down to 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We go up to 8. I don't think that's enough life. I'd like to have one more resource here. In what world? I could play Endurance, save Triage, and play Regenerative Longevity instead then. We just need to get more life here because I'm taking too much damage. Yeah. Okay, let's exhaust the Grim Resolve. We'll take a damage, drop down to 3, so I can play Endurance. You get plus 3 hit points. So now we go up to 6. Then we're going to use a resource here to play Honey Badger. We got our ally out. So she's going to throw for 1 from the main, drop down 3. And then she'll take a consequential damage. Her ability is after she takes any amount of damage, including 1 consequential damage, ready up X-23. So she's ready up here. Then we're going to throw for 2, drop the main down to 1. Then we're going to use... Oh, I kind of feel like I want to save Sisterhood instead. Yeah, we'll save Sisterhood. We'll use a resource here, so I can play Regenerative Longevity. Heal a total of 4 damage amongst your Identity and Honey Badger. We're going to go all 4 X-23. I'll range from 6 up to 10. Alright. And then he has... Yeah, and she's only 1 cost because she's X-Men with the Uncanny X-Men. Okay, that's going to end her turn. Yeah, let's ready back up. We're not going to activate Keto Mega because he's going to block. Alright, that was decent-ish. Let's draw back up to hands of 5 here for Hold On Sisterhood. Ooh, nice. We got the double with Sisterhood. Okay. Ronan's turn. He's going to add 2 to the main. He's going to attack us. He has Overkill and Piercing with Finesse. We're going to exhaust and defend. I noticed that he was going to block, but actually this is better. Yeah, so 2 defensive. We can write with a living weapon. So we're going to block for 2. Then we base a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Overkill and Piercing. 1 boost because he has a Power Stone. 0, nice. That's really good. And we got rid of Advance. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just 5. We defend for 2. We take 3. Brings us down to 7. Okay. Then we remove a counter from Fanaticism. So only 1 more hit with that left. We took damage, so with the living weapon, we can exhaust this to write out once per phase. This is the 100 in the villain phase. So this will refresh during the player phase. We get 2 encounter cards now with the Kree command chip. First one, Cannonade, hinder 3+1, so 4 threat there on this amplified side scheme. Last encounter card. Oh no, not the Rogue Vessel. Okay, when a villain phase ends, do 1 damage to each player, and that's going to surge. Please don't surge fest on us. Oh, you stand accused. Ronan's going to attack you with +1 attack. Can I take this here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 with Cannonade. I cannot take it. So we have to do it on our damage there. 8. Yeah, I have to cancel this or else we probably lose. So we're going to use the first Interrupt. Exhaust Milan spin resource of any type. Claw Master here. To cancel one of the effects of a treachery if you stand accused. So we cancel this. And now the villain phase will end. We do 1 damage to each player. So we drop down 6 life. Okay. Alright. Then we call for backup X here. Oh, and our stats go back down to normal. Yeah, so lost Milan cannot get rid of that, which stinks. Yeah, we just always call for backup here. Oh, I forgot. Our hero ability refreshes now. Okay, so yeah, we get X. Flip down, need to heal before this next Fanaticism block. So let's Clarity of Purpose, take a damage, generate a wall resource so I can play call for backup. Comes in with 3 per player threat. X-23 is gonna Thor for 2. Draw down to 1. Honey Badger will Thor for 1. Clear off the call for backup. When this size is defeated, search your deck and discard pile for an ally put into play. This goes in victory play. We're going to get Professor X from discard pile. Put him straight into play. Whenever he enters play, choose one. We're going to pick the one to confuse Ronan the Accuser. Alright, Honey Badger will now take console damage. Her ability will ready up X-23. Okay. Next, what do we do here? I think we play Sisterhood. Yeah, this would be double resource, so I can play Sisterhood. There's 2-cost support. We can exhaust it and discard any X-23 card from hand to search your deck or discard pile for Honey Badger out of your hand. So now we have our recursion set up. Okay. We can live in weapon to ready. Yeah, so we'll use the claws here, unfortunately. I think I misplayed that. That's fine. Or I could just heal here. No, I think I want X distorting. Yeah. Oh, the cannonade. Actually, I think I just heal here. Yeah. So, okay, we're going to Thor for 3 from X, with X. Clear off the main scheme. We don't mind the cannonade for this turn. Drop it down 0. We take contour damage. Yeah, we didn't use the web, but I don't think I need to this turn. Let's flip down to Art Ego. Exhaust the heal by 6. Bring us from 5 up to 11. So now we can take another hit of finesse them. Alright. That's going to end the turn. Ready back up. The rogue vessel is rough here, but that's okay. Hold on this, drop it up to 6. Ooh, nice. Finally got the honor X-Men, which should give us another +1 life as well. Okay. Ronan's turn. He's going to add 2 to the main. In the scheme, because we're an Art Ego, he's confused. Nothing happens. Then he's going to deal us 2 encounter cards because of the Kree command ship. We got Kree Pride with Quick Strike. We're an Art Ego, so Quick Strike doesn't activate. It only triggers whenever they engage your hero, so we're good with that. You stand accused. Ronan's going to scheme with +1 scheme if we're an Art Ego. Oh, I have to use Milano. Dang it. I have Milano that, I think. Yeah, so this will stay here. Yeah, we're going to exhaust Milano for first interrupt. Spend a resource to cancel whenever the effects of the you stand accused. Dang it. Okay, when a villain phase ends, deal damage to each player. We draw down 10 here. And X is, if he's in play at the end of the round, he gets his card, so he's gone here. All right. We did the rogue vessel. Okay, so we're good to go. All right. I think I want to just heal here, back up to our full life, which is now 15, +3 here and +2 here. Yeah, let's exhaust. Go back up to 15 and just recover. Okay. Question here is, do I want to activate with Honey Badger to draw a card with her? Gambit is going to do some good scrying in my decking out. If I draw a card Honey Badger, I'll most likely be decking out here with Sisterhood. I'm not sure what the best play is here. If I ready up with Honey Badger, I can play her again. Is my ready more valuable or is the draw? I think the ready is more valuable. Then we won't deck out. With 6 cards left in the deck, we'll draw 5, so we won't deck out. That's probably going to be better. Yeah, okay. Let's move over to hero form here. Okay. So first, I think I want to... Do I want to living weapon first? Let's just play Gambit, or let's play this first. So honor X-Men play only if your name has X-Men trait, which you do have in hero form because they children Adam. Attach your friendly character will give this to X-23. We get +1 hit point, and now we gain the X-Men trait no matter what. So even when we lose children Adam now, or we're in our ego, we still have the X-Men trait, which is really good. We get +1 life going to 16. That's gonna be really good for blocking Ronan's hit here with Finassim. Okay. I think we just claws. Exhaust the claws, take 2 damage, and then we get +2 attack until the end of the round. We'll also use our living weapon to ready up. Okay, we are going to play Gambit next, I think. Yeah. Yeah, we use a double resource here to play Gambit. He's only 2 costs because we're all X-Men here. Whenever you just play, look at the top 3 cards in the counter deck. Oh, nice. Tuck 1 on him, so only the boost is available. We'll tuck this card here. So this would be Ronan's boost. This would be the encounter card. It's really, really good, actually. Put this back in the same order. Gambit has 3 Thor, 3 attack equal to the boost cards of the card tucked under him. So that's really good. Gambit. Okay. Then I won't be able to get rid of Creek Armor this turn, but we can still hit Ronan a lot, I think. Oh, if I take the Power Stone, I think I do just take it. Those would be 2 boost cards. Let me see. We deck out here. We draw 5. We don't deck out. So he'll have Overkill Piercing. We gotta get rid of Cannon, so I'm gonna do that. He's gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We defend for 2. We take 5. Drop down to 9. That's fine. Dropping down 9 life is okay. Yeah. Okay. So we're okay with that. So we just play out our hand here. Yeah. Okay. So we need a Thwart for 3. So Honey Badger Thwart's there. We need to play the Claw Mastery. So let's go ahead and exhaust Grimmer's off. We'll take a damage. Start down at 13. Oh, I forgot we're gonna take more damage here. But we'll play Claw Mastery. Until the end of the round, X-23 gets +2 attack, and her attacks have overkill while Honey Badger is in play. So getting her +2 attack, we're at 5 attack now. Okay. So we're at 5 attack. We need Gambit, Honey Badger, thwart this. We swing at Ronan. Yeah. So we're going to exhaust, swing for 5 on Ronan. We have overkill and piercing. Well, with piercing is the lacing. So we'll pierce off the tough. It only does 4 damage because the armor reduces the damage he takes from each attack by 1. So it's going to do 4 damage, brings it down to 14 from 18. Okay. Then we're going to have Gambit, Thor for 3 from the... Actually, no, let's do it this way. We'll have Honey Badger, Thor for 1, Cannonade, drop it down to 3. She would take a consequent damage. She gets knocked out here. She's defeated before her response can trigger. So she is lose play. She does not get the ready me back up. Then we're going to start our recursion here. So we'll exhaust Sisterhood, discard X-23 card from hand, and it will instinct to search your deck and discard for Honey Badger and add her to your hand. So now we'll get Honey Badger back. We'll exhaust Declare Your Purpose, take a damage, start down at 12, generate a wild resource to play Honey Badger, who's only 1 cost. So now we have her back down. Gambit will Thor for 3, clear off the Cannonade here. He'll take a consequence damage. Cannonade's gone. We need the Amplified gone here because Ronan's going to get a double boost. I forgot, we take the Power Stone away from Ronan because we dealt more than 3 damage single attack, so we should have taken it with whenever we use our base attack on him. Sorry about that. So we have that. Honey Badger is going to Thor for 1 from the main, drop it down to 1 threat. She will take a consequent damage. When she takes damage here, she'll ready up X-23. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6 attack. We're gonna swing for 6 on the Kree Private. It doesn't matter. We have overkill, but reduce the amount of damage he takes from each attack by 1. We're doing 1 overkill attack damage. It still counts as attack damage, so he reduces by 1, so he takes no damage. Never mind. It doesn't matter. All right, it doesn't matter that I had to do all that. Let's try to get overkill to kill the Kree Private, but the auto calculation was not necessary. Okay, it's gonna transfer right back up. That's pretty good. We just had to survive this. We have 12 life. That's not terrible. We're gonna drop down pretty a lot though, because I forgot I had to use this. Drawing back into our hands is here 5 in hero form. And then we don't deck out, so we don't get an encounter card. Oh, I can't play. I think it's too late to play these right now. We need to go for a kill now that we're set up. Ronan's turn. He's going to add 2 to the main. Yeah, because I drew Helicarrier Mansion at the bottom of the deck. That's fine. He is going to attack us. We have the Power Stone, so he gets 2 boost cards. We're going to defend with the Living Weapon. Or we're just... And I forgot. This raise up during the villain phase. So we're defending. 2 boosts. If the attacker has overkill, it has overkill. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage here. We defend for 2, we take 4. It's from 12 down to 8. He dealt more than 3 damage in single attack, so he takes the Power Stone back. We're having a tug of war here for the Power Stone. That's the last Finasm hit though, so we can remove this. And then Finasm gets discarded. And then, oh, did I forget to do this? We have Retaliate, which is a mandatory trigger, so we're going to hit Ronan back for 1. I may have forgot that earlier, but in case I didn't, I'm just not going to do that. But we're going to Retaliate on Ronan, hit him back for 1. And that bypassed the Kree card armor because it's not damage from the attack. Retaliate damage does not count as that. We will use the Living Weapon though, because we took damage this phase. So actually, I think I can wait for the Rogue Vessel. When the villain phase ends, do you want damage? Because we might get exhaustion. When the villain... Have we seen exhaustion? I don't think we've seen it. When the villain phase ends, interrupt, it's still during the villain phase. Because it's interrupt. So yeah, we can actually just use the Rogue Vessel as our advantage. So we're not going to Living Weapon here during the villain phase yet. We get 2 encounter cards with the Kree Command Ship. First one. Piston Reaver, hinder 2 plus 3, so 5 threat here with double acceleration. Cop guards current upward support control, easy. We're tossing Children of the Atom because we already have the X-Men trait with Honor X-Men now, so we don't have to worry about that. Okay, that's pretty good. At the end of the or when the villain phase ends, interrupt. It's still during the villain phase. Deal damage to each character. We draw it down to 7. We're gonna use the living weapon here. After you take damage once per phase, exhaust it, right back up. That's the villain phase. When the player phase begins, this will be fresh. So we go back up. So now we're living weapon again this phase right now. Okay, that's really good. Okay, I can actually stay up in hero form. If I use the Milano, yeah, I think we do board management. I do want to be greedy here, but I think we just board management. Oh, our stats go back down normal because we don't have our damaging card, our claw mastery. So this is our main. We need that for damage. So right now we just manage the board. So let's get rid of this rogue vessel. I think beak gives us really good value here. Okay, Kid Omega is gonna Thor for 2. Drops this side scheme down to 3 threat. Kid Omega will take constant damage and finally get discarded here. So he's gone. Then Beak is only 1 cost, so there's a resource here, so I can play Beak. Whenever he enters play from your hand, remove 1 threat from the scheme for each X-Men ally you control. We have 1, 2, 3 X-Men allies. 3 threat kills the pincer maneuver. Then we're going to use the first player action, exhaust Milano, spend 2 resources of any type. We'll do 1, 2 for declarative purpose. Take a damage for that. So Wild and Mento to discard the rogue vessel. So now that's gone as well. Okay. Then, do I want to puncture wound him? Kind of do. I don't know if I want to though. Let's go ahead and do this first. So we are going to Gambit Doors for 3. I don't know if I want to use a claws here. Where is the overkill? 1, 2, 3 creepy privates. No more overkill. Ooh, so I think we claws. I think we go full throttle a little bit. Let's exhaust the claws. Wait, no, we hadn't living weapon yet. That's fine. We're gonna Grim Resolve. Yeah. Okay. Exhaust the claws. Take 2 damage. Are down to 4. And we get +2 attack until the end of the round. Okay. We're gonna swing for 3 on Ronan. He only takes 2 because of that. So reduce it by 1. So we do 2 damage. Brings it down to 11. Okay. 2 damage. We don't take the power stone actually because we did 2 damage. Okay. So 2 damage there. Then we are going to exhaust Grim Resolve. Take a damage to play Regenerative Healing. Heal total 4 damage between your identity and Honey Badger. We'll heal 1 from Honey Badger and 3 from X-23. So we go up to 6 life here. And then when we use the Grim Resolve, we take a damage for that, so we can exhaust Living Weapon to ready back up. We'll swing for another 2 on Ronan. Yeah, it does 2 because of that. Brings it down to 9. Honey Badger is going to Thor for 1 from the main. She'll take a console damage, which raises up X-23 with her ability. And then, let's see here. Do I just Thwart? No, we're going to swing for another 2 on Ronan. Brings him down to 7. We can play Puncture Wound on him. Attached to enemy that X-23 or Honey Badger attacked this turn. X-23 attacked Ronan. Forces, he gets -1 attack and the 4 spots when the player phase begins. The next one, we discard this card and do 3 damage to attach enemy. So we have him punctured there. It's pretty cool. All right. And then we're going to have Beak Thor for 1 from the main. He'll take consequent damage. And then Gambit's going to swing for 3 on Ronan. He reduces it by 1, so he's only going to do 2 damage. Brings it down to 5 because of that Creek Armor. I got to get rid of the Creek Armor. Gambit takes a consequent damage. That ends our turn. Let's right back up. All right, that was pretty solid here. Do want to recover up a little bit more, but it's okay. He has no more overkill. He may get Finassel, but no more overkill. Surprise overkill with a boost. We draw it to 5, which is our hand size. We deck out, get Devil Face on a counter card. If we can avoid the last Finassel, we should be good. If we have to take it, then it's going to be really tough. So it's all about that last Finassel here. But either way, I think I want to flip down this turn and recover. And then we can do a lot of burst damage if we can just get the cards that we need. But I need more life because life is a resource here for X-23 because we're using all our resources here. So I do need to recover at some point. Maybe I should have focused on getting rid of the Creek Armor this turn. Yeah, maybe. I want to get rid of Creek Armor, flip down, and then go for the kill the turn after. That's like the go, I think. So in 2 turns. Drawing back up to 5 here. Okay, this is a good hand to kind of like build out and get rid of Creek Armor with the double. Ronan's turn is going to add 2 to the main. Okay, he retained the Power Stone, so he only gets 1 boost card. He's going to attack us here. He does not have Overkill, so we'll block this with Beak. Boost is 1, 2, 3, 4. Minus 1 there, so only 3 plus 1. 4 damage knocks out Beak. It's fine. Then he's going to deal with some counter cards, so we get 2 more because the Kree Command ship there. Total of 3 this turn. First one, Kree Commando with Patrol, so you can't thwart the man while he's in play. Power Siphon, when reviewed, choose 1. We're going to pick the one to exhaust him, Lionel. It's fine. And we got an Assault. Ronan's going to attack us here. The villain attacks. So, we Game Bear Honey Badger. Dang. Well, he's only hitting for 3, so I think I defend. Yeah, we're going to exhaust. Defend for 2. He's hitting with only 3 because he's -1 attack and it's cancelled out with a Power Stone and Puncture Wound. So he's hitting with 3. Boost is 1. Oh, give him additional boost. Oh, attach the Power Stone to Ronan. Or attach to Ronan, he gets +1 ski plus attack and the weapon back. Okay, so actually hit pretty hard. He's going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. -1 is 4 plus 1. So he's going to do 5 damage. We defend for 2, so we take 3. Brings us down to 3. We're going to retaliate with our animation lacing, brings it down to 4. And then we're going to living weapon to right up because there's damage in the villain phase. And then, yeah, that ends the villain phase. So when the villain phase ends, we refresh living weapon, our stats go back down normal, and then we puncture wound. When the player phase begins, we discard it and do 3 damage to the attached enemy. So it drops Ronan down to 1 life. Okay. All right. That's pretty good. Okay. Okay. So right up here, we're going to use a hero action on the Kree combat armor. What do I want to kill the Kree Commando? I want to save Sisterhood Bond here, I think. Let's do... How do we do this, guys? Do I just leave the Kree Commando? Could just leave him. Let Ronan scheme us out. I don't have a lot of damage here. Yeah, I think we leave the Kree Commando. Let Ronan scheme out the first main scheme. And we'll just go to the second main scheme. Yeah, I think that's fine. Yeah, okay. So we're using hero action here. Spend 3 resources of the same type to discard it. So we're going to use Clear Purpose, take a damage. Oh, wait. I want to get that ready. We're going to... Oh, I could just attack. Yeah, I can't thwart because the Kree Commando. Is there any point in doing anything there? No, it's fine. I think we just do this. Yeah. So we're going to Clear Purpose. We take a damage to generate an energy resource. This will be 2 more energies for a total of 3. So here, action, we can now discard the Kree armor. Okay, so that's gone. And then, Kid Omega's 1 cost, because we all have the X-Men trait. So, I think we use a resource here, so I can play Kid Omega. Whenever he enters play, choose. We can spend a mental resource. Let's go and do that. To remove 1 threat from each scheme. That's not a thwart, so it's going to bypass patrol. We'll take a threat off of there. Doesn't really do anything. It's fine. All right. And then we're just going to flip down here. Yeah, we don't need to do anything else. And we'll exhaust Hue by 6. Brings from 2 up to 8. And we're looking for the Claw Mastery. That's all we need, guys. That's going to end our turn. Let's right back up. Yeah, we just need some Claw Mastery here, guys. Drawing back his hands at 6. Oh, come on. No, we didn't get it. Yeah, I cannot. I mean, I think we just go for damage. Yeah, it's fine. We still try to push him here. We got a Claw Master. I think we had to kill, but that's okay. We're going to lose the main scheme, though. Ronan's going to add 2 to the main, his turn. He's going to scheme against us because we're an Artigo. Base of 1, 2, 3. Gets 1 boost because he's a Power Stone. His activation is attack. Whatever. It's not attack, so just 0 boost icon. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This hits 8. It's going to advance here. Stage 2A. When review, attach Power Stone Ronan. If you're a hazard, which he does have, give him a face down boost card. So he gets a boost here. And then this has just 1 per player threat. And then Kree Command is a scheme for 1, so it goes up to 2 threat. If it hits 10, we lose the game. While the Power Stone is attached to Ronan, though, we cannot remove that from this scheme. I think it's okay. 2 encounter cards for the Kree Command ship. Self-isolation. Oh, dang it. Okay, we lose Honey Badger here. With obligation. So we Voltron her would be really bad, but it's okay. They're not Voltron here. So this goes there. If we make a base recover, we can discard the obligation and honey badger. Last encounter card, single minded fear. Ronan attacks whoever has a power stone. I think we just cancel it because I don't need the economy. Yeah, we'll exhaust the first one to interrupt here. Exhaust one long-spell resource of any type to cancel one review effects of a treachery. This is a treachery. The one review effects here is where it will surge if Ronan has a power stone, so we cancel that surge from the one review. All right, and it's back over to our turn. We're going to heal by 6, bringing us from 8 up to 14. Our max life is 16 here. After you make a base recovery, as a response, we can discard the obligation and honey badger. Let's go ahead and use our alter ego action here. Shuffle honey badger into your deck, and you can draw a card. Limit once per round. Yo, if we draw the Claw Mastery here, we have to kill. How are the cards? Ah, oh, not the Jordan Hadamus. I'm good. All right, it's fine. All right, we can set up more though. Let's go. Oh, I need to discard Sisterhood, but I have no more X-23 cards to recur Honey Badger. Okay, let's go ahead and flip up. I think we're done with Alter Ego. Flip up to hero form. Is Pixie gonna grab anyone? No, not really. Okay, let me see here. We want to do Beast. Oh, but Beast just gets me Utopia. That's fine. I really need the ready that much. We'll do 3 resources for here for Beast, who's 3 cost. When our Beast enters play, search your deck and discard pile for a resource card, add to your hand. We'll get a double here, add to our hand. Our deck is super duper thin. I feel like it's such a high chance for us to get the cards that we need here, or the Claw Mastery. It's basically just what we need. All right. We're going to use a double resource here to play Utopia. So if each of your allies has X-Men trait, increase your ally limit by 1. After the X-Men ally enters play, when you exhaust Utopia to rev an X-Men character. Okay, so we got that. And then, let's see here. We have Beast up here. Don't want to flip Ronan right now. I don't think I do. Because we know these encounter cards are more chill than the other encounter cards, right? Because we have some rough encounter cards. I think those are more chill. I think I'll just flip him. Yeah, we'll just flip him. That's fine. Okay, so let's do... I have 1 ready. I do 3 damage. That's fine. We're going to exhaust the claws. Yeah, we're going to flip him. We'll take 2 damage. Get +2 attack until the end of the round. And then we'll living weapon to ready up here. Yeah. Kid Omega is going to swing for 2 on Ronan. That will bring him down to 0. This will flip Ronan over to his 3rd and final stage. He has 25 life, brutality, and toughness. 25. And we'll give him a tough stats card here. He's going to retaliate on Kid Omega. Kid Omega will also take console damage, but he stays alive because he has +1 life with the Uncanny X-Men. Ronan's one reviewed here is to search the encounter deck and discard pile for superior tactics and then reveal it. So the side scene is reviewed here. Power Stone cannot be unattached from Ronan. When reviewed, if it's already attached to Ronan, we place an additional threat on here. So it's going to have 3 threat instead of just 2. Okay, and then that's it there. Yeah. All right. Then we're going to exhaust swing for 3 because we have +2 here. We are piercing with the lacing. So we pierce off the tough from Ronan and do 3 damage. It's down to 22. We cannot take the Power Stone because of severe tactics. So it stays on him. He's going to retaliate his back for 1. We're down to 11. Beast will throw for 2 from superior tactics. We can't throw from the main because of the patrol, and he has a power stone anyways. Beast will take console damage, and that's going to end our turn. Let's right back up. Alright guys, can we get a Claw Mastery here? Drawing back up to 5. Nice! Okay, we got the Claw Mastery. Hopefully we have the kill. Alright guys, here we go. Ronan's turn. Hope he doesn't kill us. He's going to add 2 to the main, goes up to 4 threat out of 10. He's going to attack us. He gets 1 boost because he still has a Power Stone. Because of that superior attack, so we cannot attach the Power Stone from him. 2 boosts here. We know they're not overkill. So we'll block with Kid Omega. Here's a double boost. Ooh, Finesse, that's really good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice. So we got 1 Finesse in this game. It's not bad. It's our Kid Omega there. All right. Then the Kree Commando is going to hit us here for 2. Wait a minute. Have we seen exhaustion? We have not seen exhaustion, I think. I think the last card, one card in counter deck is exhaustion. So we're going to exhaust anyways. So we will exhaust and defend for 2 for Kree Commando. Okay? So take no damage. Ronan's going to deal us 2 encounter cards with the Kree Command ship. First one here, the problem is going to surge. So we're going to get another 2 encounter cards anyways. That's fine. All right, let's shuffle up here. And then we'll see what the 2 encounter cards that we get are. Yeah, but I think that's really good with the exhaustion there. All right, it just depends what this is. Hopefully we don't die. Hope we don't get a fanaticism out here. All right. So it's 1 encounter card from Kree Command ship. This is the second one. All right, first one, I think it's, yep, exhaustion. Nice. Review exhaustion damage. We're already exhausted. It's going to surge. So that's fine. So we prevent 2 damage there from Kree Commando, which is pretty good for free. Surges into. Oh, we got it right away. How do we shuffle that straight into that? All right. So surge, you guys know what it does, guys. Dang it. So if he attacks, it's going to be rough. We have to cancel the attack, basically, if he attacks. But we need to cancel a scheme if we get a scheme here. So he has the Fury counters there. He's overkill and piercing. That will surge. Special delivery. Oh, crap. You may exhaust him if you don't. Ronan's going to attack with +1 attack. Problem is if this card here is an advance, I think we lose. So we just block with Beast here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1 boost. Yeah, we had to block with Beast. We have general longevity. Nice. Okay, yeah. Beast will defend. He still has 2 + 1. He has 3 extra life here, so he's going to soak a lot of the hit. Ronan's going to attack with +1 attack. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Going on Beast. Attach passive Ronan. Okay, nice. Just 8 damage on Beast. Beast will soak 3. 5 bleeds to X-23. Brings us from 11 down to 6. Then we're going to Living Weapon, ready back up. And Beast is knocked out. Okay, that was not bad. It's overkill and piercing, so Ronan's going to lose this finesse something here. And then that's it there. Okay, last encounter, we can cancel the treachery. Kree Physiology. Oh, give Ronan the Accuser tough. And it's going to surge. So we still don't know what's going to happen yet. Surges into. Ooh, nice. Kree Command with Patrol. So we got double Patrol, but no guard. So we're ignoring them. All right, I think we got it here, guys. I think we won. Back over to our turn. Just refresh. Stats go back down to normal. Okay, gotta make sure I do this correctly. So, first things first, we're going to Sisterhood. Exhaust. Discard X-23 card from your hand. Puncture Wound. Search your deck and discard pile for Honey Badger. Add it to your hand. And we shuffle up. Okay. Let me think here. We are going to thwart for 2. Clear off superior tactics. So now we can take the power stone from Ronan if we do more than 3 damage with a single attack. These guys back up over here. We're not going to thwart the main, so don't worry about the patrol minions. Okay. Okay, so we clear that off. Next, we're going to go ahead and Claw Mastery. Takes 2 damage. We'll Living Weapon that to ready back up, and we get +2 attack until the end of the round because of the claw, or the X-23's claws, I mean. Next, I want to use X as a resource so I can play Regenerative Longevity. Heal a total of 4 damage amongst yourself and Honey Badger, so we'll heal 4 from X-23, brings it back up to 8 life. Then we're going to use Clarity of Purpose to take a damage, generate a wild resource to play Claw Mastery. Until the end of the round, X-23 gets +2 attack. And then if Honey Badger play, we have Overkill. So we do have Overkill. It doesn't matter. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 attack here with Piercing with the Lacing. So we're going to swing for 5 on Ronan. Knock off the Tough. 5 damage brings us from 22 down to 17. And we take the Power Stone because we dealt more than 3 damage with a single attack. Because we got rid of superior attack. So we're able to take the Power Stone now. Then Ronan's going to retaliate his back for 1. We drop down to 6. We are Living Weapon, so we can't do that again. Then we are going to use Grim Resolve, take a damage, generate a wild resource to play Honey Badger, who's only 1 cost. When she enters play, we exhaust Utopia to ready up another X-Men character when an X-Men ally like her enters play. Let's ready up X-23. We are X-Men with the Honorary X-Men. We swing now for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on Ronan. Brings it from 17 down to 11. He's going to retaliate, hit his back for 1. Brings it down to 4. Then Honey Badger is going to swing for 1 on Ronan. And then we're going to play Sisterly Bond. When Honey Badger thwarts or attacks, she's attacking. Add X-23's matching power to Honey Badger for this use. So Honey Badger swinging for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plus 1, 7 damage here. Brings him from 11 down to 4. Honey Badger will take a a retaliate, and then she'll take a consequent damage. That'll ready up X-23 because she's taking damage. And we can finish off here swinging for another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Brings Ronan down to 0 with 2 overkill, and then Gambit can swing for 3 more for a total of 5 more damage there, and that would have been 5 overkill on Ronan. Doesn't matter, he got 2 finazes again, got another hit off with this one as well. But yeah, we're able to finish him off there with X-23 recurring Honey Badger. That is definitely my favorite way to play X-23. I think it's super powerful, and I like the theme with Honey Badger and just like, bring her back over and over again. And we don't really need to vote on her because we just want her to ready up and take damage for X-23. We don't really care if she does a lot, but she did do a lot here with Sisterhood Bond. So yeah, Sisterhood, Honey Badger, Uncanny X-Men, and Honor X-Men. Yeah, this is my favorite combo here for X-23. And yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you guys all liked this video, and I'll see you guys all in the next one.